welcome back to the channel, Life Mallorca. I'm Andrew, and today I brought you down to a little port, Porto Portals, down the south of the island. I'm just going to give you a little walk around, see what's about and what's not. So let's get on with the walk. And if you are familiar down this way, this is where you find marine land. And to the left hand side you'll find Western Water Park, which is only 4 minutes drive, or Aqualand to the right, which is 10 minutes drive. So we're very close to Palmanova and Magaluf down this way, as you can see. And obviously being outside marine land, there's lots of parking here as well. Some beautiful restaurants, and obviously the port we're going to be having a look at in a minute. Around here is a very sought after location if you want to buy a house. This is a very expensive. Look at that, some beautiful places, but it's right if you've got deep pockets, isn't it? So just walking around towards the port, you can definitely see there are a lot of apartments everywhere you look, all the way around. There's a few shops just over there and a couple of restaurants, cafes. If you do fancy coming into the port at all, you'd be pleased to know you've got 2 hours of free parking per day. And there it is now, right in front of us. And they do check you've only using 2 hours. There's lots of work going on everywhere, isn't there? Keeping the place clean and tidy. You'll see some beautiful yachts around here. And if you do feel you want to stop for a bite to eat or a bit of refreshments or something, you'll find plenty of lovely restaurants around here as well. And of course, once you've looked at the boats, you've had your meal or your glass of wine or something, there's plenty of top-end shops around here to buy trousers and t-shirts and all your designer gear, really. It's all here. And of course, because the expensive boats as well, sometimes you do find some beautiful cars here. I've often seen Ferraris and some really expensive vehicles along here. And of course, you can afford a boat like this. You don't actually get your hands wet, do you? You employ a team of cleaners to make your boat up to a really good standard. It's obviously coming up to summer now. They're all just getting ready to so I was just speaking to a chap there. It's the boat we looked at a minute ago. It's owned by one person who's got a huge empire business. No names were mentioned, but you could really imagine, couldn't you, who'd be able to afford something like that? Not so much to buy it, but to run it as well. Anyone for tea? They're all eating in there. No, it's definitely a boat in heaven round here, isn't it? There's some multi-million pounds here. I wouldn't know how to even start guessing a price. And this is around the corner here, you see the sea and some of these boats in there. It's a beautiful place, and it's just over that way you'll find Palmanova and Magaluf. More like a road where the cars are parked here. So I'm saying there are some lovely cars parked, like Range Rover there, Porsche behind. Oh dear, somebody's anchor broke, didn't it? That's a private beach. We're going to have a look at that in a minute. Looks ever so nice along there, doesn't it? It really does. So this is the the private beach I was looking at a minute ago. And there's a boat I pointed out. It's a beautiful warm day today. It's about 29 degrees. It's surprising really there's not more people on the beach, because the amount of apartments I've seen round. I just love the sound. So down here, up the steps just there, up the slope, that is the marine land again. So if you do go to marine land, it's really nice to bring a box of sandwiches or whatever and just come down here and eat them. It's so peaceful just round here. Lovely to see people swimming, isn't it? And even paddling in the sea. So these are the steps we were looking at by the bottom of marine land, for a better word. I'm not sure how far I'd be able to get in, but I thought it'd be a lovely view just up here as well. Just have a little look. You can hear the birds in there and everything, but you can't get in. There's a big gate there, as I really did expect. It was well worth having a look, wasn't it? I could have had a little cheeky look around, couldn't I? There's a little restaurant in there. God, it's lovely, isn't it? There's a boat there, blimey. I bet it's a lot of damage done to it. Isn't that sea so clear? So this is the corner of marine land, and you can come out and enjoy the beach as well. So just doing the other half now. Around the port itself, you'll find loads of these little walkways to get to the boats, and you really can't believe how many boats they seem to cram in, can you? I mean, imagine if they just hit the boat next to them. Blimey, it costs thousands and thousands, wouldn't it, of damage? It's just incredible to think the skill of these drivers, or whatever you want to call them, have, isn't it? This is a yacht and a half, isn't it? That's why I came down here to have a look at this. It's huge. That really is huge. On the top of the boat, he's got a little speedboat, and he's got a little, you see a little winch there, a little arm. Obviously lowers it and takes it out of the water. That's from Southampton, that is. Something that size, it's hardly making a noise. It's incredible, really. Off he goes on his adventures. And as I was saying, there's lots of shops around it, designer shops, as well as the restaurants. It's lunchtime, it's 2:30. Beautiful smells coming out of these restaurants, you know, beautiful. So I'm going to go away from the outside now, take you through the centre, which of many of the shops are. A few restaurants through here. More estate agents. 5.2 million. This is where you find a few more shops. There's artist shops and all different ones, you know. So they're trying to get the people off the boats, aren't they? You know, the people with a bit of money in their pocket. well, we've seen all down at Porto News, see what's going on. You've seen the boats, the yachts, the restaurants, the little shops, and just about everything else with it. So I hope you enjoyed today's film. If you did, I'd love you to give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already, and don't forget a Facebook page, Love in Life Mallorca. And I'll see you in the next film. Bye for now.